Before I get started, I would like for everybody to push the like, subscribe to my channel. I told y'all, Jussie Smollett was lying from day one. The moment he said it, I made a video. I was the first one to put it out there, and I told it like it was. He is lying. Now he just got arrested.
I mean, I see the attacker.
You seen the attacker?
And he said, "This MAGA country," punching me right in the face. So I punched his ass back. And then
Try to make
he started
yourself
talking
sound
to me.
good, then.
But in newly released surveillance video, these two brothers, who police initially identified as attackers, are seen buying what appear to be a ski mask and red baseball caps. Police say the men, who sat for more than 2 hours for a grand jury yesterday, told them they were paid by Smolett to stage and participate in the alleged attack.
I think Jussie Smollett should come clear because the truth will set him free.
Yeah, it will. The truth will set his ass free. But I'd already told y'all he was lying. Cause ain't nobody gonna ain't nobody gonna whoop your ass, put a noose around your neck and douse and scream out mega country at the same. Who said? I ain't heard a person say mega country yet.
And just come out and tell the American people what actually happened.
Who would make something like this up for
A gay person, a crazy person, a person like you.
I can't even. I'm an advocate.
An advocate?
Service when you lie about things like this.
Overnight, a
Sound
statement
good.
from Smollett's legal
Can't even
team
lie.
defending the actor, saying, like any other citizen, Mr. Smollett enjoys the presumption of innocence, particularly when there has been an investigation like
He
this.
like
Where
the
information,
presumption.
both true and false, has been repeatedly leaked. Given these circumstances, we intend to conduct a thorough investigation and to mount an aggressive defense. If
Yeah.
convicted, the class
Sound like you finna make a lot of money for nothing, and you already know the nigga free, the nigga guilty. Might as well pay for it. It's gonna be the most expensive lie you ever paid for.
Before being taken into custody, he is expected in bond court this afternoon. Guys,
He going to bond court, y'all. I told you he was going to jail, but y'all didn't want to listen. Now they finna get into the details of it.
It is apparent that the police fully believe, the brothers, and fully believe that Smolett set this up.
Yeah, he set it up.
They must have corroborating evidence. We saw there the video of the brothers buying of the mask and the rope, etc. And remember, why you asked yourself, why would the brothers implicate themselves in this if they had nothing to do with it, right? So now you're in a position where the only defense I can really think of for Smolett is going to be, yes, they did this to me. I had no idea that they were going to do this to me, and they said these things, and I had nothing to do with it. That's why text messages, electronic receipts, anything bringing them together is going to be a problem for them.
It also appears clear that they testified in front of the grand jury under penalty of perjury, and that a grand jury has indicted them for these charges.
Well, that's not the only thing that's happened right here. We also know that Smollett's lawyers have been
Morning, y'all.
prosecutors as well. So there are other possible outcomes here.
Right. Well, yeah, there are. I mean, first of all, we're seeing a different tone from the Smolett team now. Initially, it was,
Hold.
how dare you suggest that he might have made this up? He's a victim here. Now it's talking about the presumption of innocence, which is what we hear with anyone.
Presumption of innocence.
The question's going to be, is there some sort of deal that can be reached? And you first have to ask yourself, are prosecutors going to offer any deal?
Hell no.
That's question
This is
one.
waste of taxpayers' time and money, and we ain't giving up no deals. We want you to serve 3 years for lying. You're gonna be an example. We're gonna make an example out of your lying ass.
This area is a very, very high crime area, and so those.
It's a very high crime. North Chicago is a high crime area. South Chicago is a high crime area. Not North. That's a gated community.
Involved here, and he doesn't have to involve
Paying back those costs, and also think about the larger issue here, which is the chilling effect on victims, crime victims coming forward. I spent many, many, many hours trying to get victims.
They are trying
come
to.
forward to testify against their abusers, against their attackers, and they didn't want to come forward because people they thought would not believe them. They thought that there would be repercussions. They thought that there would be consequences. This type of crime, if true, has a tremendous.
It's true.
And that's why the police were so cautious in the beginning. Remember, they kept saying that they were investigating a possible hate crime.
Yes.
They were looking at him as being the victim in this. Now he is the homophobia, MAGA supporters who, the fingers are pointed at them.
Yes.
I mean, I cannot think of another case where there's this anger on so many sides, and you can understand why there would be.
Again, if true, he has almost single-handedly had this chilling effect on the LGBTQ community, on the Black community, on
Victims.
the victims, and just there's already this divisiveness that we're seeing in our country. I don't think our country needed this at this time, and I think because of that, prosecutors are going to be taking this very, very seriously. And George, to your point, a deal in this kind of case, this kind of high-profile case, I think may be very difficult to come by.
Yep.
I think that's right.
I ain't giving up no deals.
I think your interview is going to be evidence in this case. I mean, that sort of
Your interview, you got him sideways. See, Robin, all the motherfuckers was doing interviews on him, steady letting him talk. For real? They put a rope around your neck? Yeah. What else happened? And he kept on twisting his story up. If you let a nigga talk and he lying, I promise you, just let him continue to talk. Every time you're going to catch him in another lie, and another lie, and another lie. I knew he was lying from the moment he ever spoke, from the moment he ever said it, because it just didn't make common sense for a person to walk up to you, scream out, mega country, swing and hit you, and you call yourself fighting back, but you end up on the ground, and your phone end up in your pocket, but you was on the phone with your manager before it started. Like, too many lies. Too many lies that don't make sense. The chit chatter that really matter is a brother like Snaggerpuss that is homeless, sitting on the side of the road. We're trying to build a foundation where he can feed other homeless people and help other homeless people get off the streets and start their lives all over. And do comedy at the same time, make people laugh, cut hair, work hard, start businesses. Yeah, but y'all, I think I need to go to Empire and get me a role. And then once I can get me a role and give me some of that role money, then maybe I can invest in the Mr. Snaggerpuss comedy myself, and I'll make 100% all profits. I don't know, but Jussie Smollett need to take his ass to jail for lying. Just like I said in the beginning of this video, I was the first one that ever made a video that said he was lying. I can identify the attackers, breaking news. Now his ass done got caught up in that lie, and now his ass is in jail for that lie. So all right, that's the end of this. That's the end of this, man. He done ruined his life, done got his career jacked up. He messed up, man. So we ain't gonna talk about Jussie Smollett no more. Y'all just remember that I was the first one that ever broke the story and told the truth about the situation, exactly how it was gonna go down. And just like I said, he was going to jail, and he went to jail. So I think I'm the psychic of this, the accurate psychic that actually predicted what was going to happen and what did happen. And didn't nobody give me no recognition for that. And I'm really upset, like, because I was trying my hardest to be recognized, to be the first one to break this story. And there's people, man, they broke this story 2-3 days, a month after me, and they got way more views than I got. And that's crazy, man. So that's a prime example. YouTube use who they want to use to promote, to project, and put up to that highest level, man. And it's just what it is. This is hard work, but somebody got to do it. So I'm gonna keep doing my videos, and if y'all like them, please subscribe to my channel for future video purposes. I'm starting to get this YouTube channel. This YouTube stuff is not that hard. You just got to go live at the right time, and after that, okay, here go they got here go breaking news. Okay, they got okay. This is where it's gonna get real good. Chicago police.
On why we're here. You know, as I look out into the crowd, I just wish that the families of gun violence in this city got this much attention.
For real.
Because that's who really deserves the amount of attention that we're giving to this particular incident.
Thank you, brother.
So this morning, I come to you not only as the superintendent of the Chicago Police Department, but also as a Black man who spent his entire life living in the city of Chicago. I know the racial divide that exists here. I know how hard it's been for our city and our nation to come together. And I also know the disparities, and I know the history. This announcement today recognizes that Empire actor Jussie Smolett took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career.
Yeah, to promote his career.
Hanging my head and asking why. Why would anyone, especially an African American man, use the symbolism of a noose to make false accusations? How could someone look at the hatred and suffering associated with that symbol and see an opportunity to manipulate that symbol?
Black History Month. Black people is bashing black people. Just because the little man told a lie, don't mean we supposed to nationally blast his ass on national broadcast TV. But this is the way black folks ridicule black people in front of white people to make themselves look good.
Who's in need of support by police and investigators.
Look at all them white folks behind that nigga that's speaking. They using niggas to convict his ass.
One of the largest pride parades in the world, and we're proud of that as a police department and also as a city.
You proud to have the largest gay pride parade?
Nor will we ever tolerate hate
You proud?
in the city, whether that hate is based on an individual's sexual orientation, race, or anything else. So I'm offended by what's happened, and I love the city of Chicago and the Chicago Police Department, warts and all. But this publicity stunt was a stunt Chicago didn't earn and certainly didn't deserve.
Jussie pulled a publicity stunt.
Worse, the accusations within this phony attack received national attention for weeks. Celebrities, news commentators, and even presidential candidates weighed in on something that was choreographed by an actor. First, Smolett attempted to gain attention by sending a letter that relied on racial, homophobic, and political language. When that didn't work, Smolett paid $3,500 to stage this attack and drag Chicago's reputation through the mud in the process.
Chicago, man, because you bash Chicago.
This was orchestrated by Smolett because he was dissatisfied with his salary. So he concocted a story about being attacked. Now, our city has problems. We know that.
He tried to get his salary raised.
Have affected people from all walks of life.
Finna get his salary knocked. All the money he did make, he finna have to spend it on attorneys.
On Chicago for something that is both egregious and untrue is simply shameful.
Shameful. Shame you.
Concerned about what this means moving forward for hate crimes.
It's gonna be hard.
The Chicago Police Department will continue to investigate all reports of these types of incidents with the same amount of vigor that we did with this one.
Yeah.
But my concern is that
now Jussie on the sideline watching.
Be met with a level of skepticism that previously didn't happen. That said, Smolett was treated as a victim throughout this investigation until we received evidence that led detectives in another direction. I couldn't be more proud of the unrelenting detective work that went into this investigation. I couldn't be more proud of every investigator that played a part in it. The detective work that we saw in this case is indicative of the work that our detectives do every day in this city. This case in particular involved hours of video evidence, which when combined with old-fashioned police work, uncovered the truth. These detectives deserve all the credit in the world for carefully analyzing the leads and the evidence for weeks before coming to their conclusion. I'd also like to thank the FBI for their help in this investigation. The FBI's partnership with CPD has been pivotal in this particular case. I only hope that the truth about what happened receives the same amount of attention that the Hoax did. I'll continue to pray for this troubled young man who resorted to both drastic and illegal tactics to gain attention. I'll also continue to pray for our city, asking that we can move forward from this and begin to heal. And now I'd like to call up Commander Edward Wadnicki, who personally led this patient and deliberate investigation, to walk everyone through how the Chicago Police Department arrived at this.
morning, everyone. My name is Edward Wetnicki. I'm the commander of the Area Central Detective Division. I'm here to answer questions.
I'm gonna answer questions. You're supposed to come and tell us what happened.
The boss just corrected me. Please forgive me. I'm supposed to go through the timeline of our investigation.
Yeah.
So here's where we are. As you all know, on the early morning of February 29th at 2 o'clock in the morning, Jussie Smolett reported that he was the victim of a hate crime. Detectives responded to the incident and interviewed him eventually at Southwestern Hospital, where he reported to us that the two offenders yelled racial and homophobic and political statements at him and beat him, put a noose around his neck, and threw bleach on him, and then fled from the area. We learned at the time that Jussie was not hurt, other than scratches on his face, maybe some bruising, but no broken ribs or serious injuries. So we started a full-scale investigation into this hate crime, a very serious crime anywhere. We quickly found two persons of interest on video that we believed were the likely offenders in this case. We initially put out a seeking to identify, and we got this out in a community alert. We then started searching the area for video cameras and witnesses that could help us with our investigation. During that time frame, we interviewed over 100 individuals in a canvass of the area and a follow-up canvass as our investigation expanded.
And we couldn't find nobody.
We located approximately 35 of our Chicago Police pod cameras in the area, and in the areas that we determined these two persons of interest fled. We additionally found over 20 private sector cameras, and I got to say that was super useful in this investigation. The city came together to investigate and help the police with this crime.
Yeah.
It was because of these pod cameras, our investment into technology in the city of Chicago, and the great assistance from the community in giving us those other cameras that led us to a really solid timeline of where our two persons of interest went.
Yep.
So
those cameras is everywhere.
Track them initially forward. So after the crime, we were able to see that they fled in a particular direction and eventually got into a cab. Our investigators located that cab, interviewed the cab driver.
They investigated that shit to the team.
Using
GPS.
surveillance cameras that are located throughout the city, the pod cameras, to an air side, got out and walked on foot. Again, the community came together to provide us with security footage from their private cameras. So at that point, we then
don't break up this story.
Backwards to where they came from. So we followed them walking around and eventually back to where they had gotten out of a cab. So that was another individual that we had to interview, and another individual where we sought video. We continued to track that cab back to the point where the cab was tracked down by our two persons of
See, they breaking this story up intentionally. The news always do this. Anytime they telling details in a story,
at that point,
all of a sudden the damn TV start breaking up. This is real cable. Cable don't supposed to be going out. They do this shit deliberately. Every time a good story is on the news, it start breaking up. Around the inside of the details of them explaining what's going on. Am I the only one that ever noticed that?
Right
That's the media.
After this event.
Now all of a sudden it's just working clear, perfect, and everything.
O'Hare Airport and jumping on a flight to Nigeria. Our investigation led us to determine that they had purchased a round-trip ticket with them returning to Chicago on the 13th. So approximately 2 weeks after the incident. So that gave us a couple of weeks to try to continue to follow up on any investigative lead, any investigative lead that would help us try.
So they already knew them Africans that went to Africa, and on the 13th they was waiting on their ass to come back.
For them to return, we executed
Search warrants.
over 50 search warrants and subpoenas, working with our partners in the state's attorney's office, phone records, social media records, and records on individuals to help us illuminate the likely facts that occurred in this event. So moving forward to the 13th, we had a team in place working with the FBI.
Jesse, you done fucked up.
And
Jussie, you done fucked up. You finna change your name to Jussie all the way this time. My name ain't even Jesse, it's Jussie.
We're able to locate and identify these two individuals, these two persons of interest when they entered back into the country at customs. We took them into custody.
The lies of
gave
Jesse.
them their rights, and they both initially asked for an attorney. They were brought to Area Central Detective Headquarters so that we could process and the bond court hearing will be conducted on 26th of California.
Good morning. Jussie Smolett has been arrested this morning for lying to Chicago Police Department. I'm sorry, my phone blinked out, kind of overheated. And I was only 20 minutes in, and my phone overheated, and it blinked out on me. But I got a trick for it. I stuck my phone in a cold, cool, atmospheric spot to try to keep it cool down so it won't blink out on me again. Every time I get a good video going, the damn phone go out. That was so good to me. I was laughing, thinking about the damn video, and turned around and the video never uploaded. Boy, YouTube really screwed me then. But I'm gonna let it be. I ain't gonna be mad. I'm just gonna be glad. I mean, anything that's out of my control, I'm learning to just let it be. I ain't gotta say nothing else. Man, they done put all this energy, man. And I know 3 people that got killed in the last 2 days, man, that need more attention on the news than this bullshit. Jussie? Jussie, you done fucked up, boy. You done fucked up, Jussie. And all your friends gonna have to, well, they ain't gonna even defend you. See, when you get caught out there and put out there on the pedestal for public humiliation, ain't nobody gonna jump out there with you. You on your own for that shit. Now, Jussie done fucked up. Ain't Jussie done fucked up. His name is not Jesse. His name is Jussie. Jesse is Jesss. His name is spelled J-U. That is Jussie. J-U-S-S-I-E. Jussie. Jussie. J-U-E. Jussie. It's not that hard to explain, man. Like, boy, name is not Jesse. The same thing with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, real name is not Steve Harvey. That nigga named Broderick. That nigga name could never be famous if they said his real name on TV. Nobody never, who? Broderick. I ain't never heard of a person named Broderick. Why your mama name you Broderick? That is a fucked up name, man. That's the type of name you don't name your child. Because when they go to school and a teacher announce their name out loud, Broderick? Oh, you a broad with a dick, huh? Broderick. Like, put them words together. Broad, dick, Broderick. Yeah. Oh, you a broad with a dick. Oh, shit. I've been talking about, I roast that motherfucker so hard in school. Come here, bro. Drip, come here. Don't show your dick, bro. This is, I be talking shit to him all. I know Steve Harvey got ridiculed. Prime example, like J. Anthony Brown. J ain't even his name. The J is for short for James. And you know, he tried to throw the Anthony in there, and the Anthony in the middle to distort the whole name. But his real name is James Brown. Anthony ain't even nowhere in his name. Nowhere in his name. James Brown. James Brown. But he knew he'd have never been famous because his mama named him after the singer James Brown because she was sleeping with him and told his daddy that it was his baby. And he had already told him when he met him he couldn't have kids because he had got castrated. But things like that happened. James Brown, J. Anthony Brown, his mama was a big girl, like Big Mama, like big and look just like J. Anthony Brown ugly ass. Just imagine J. Anthony Brown with a wig on. That's his ugly ass mama. And James Brown was attracted to them big ugly motherfuckers. Y'all know what type of women James Brown was attracted to. He liked to dance. He a dancing one of them big motherfuckers, you know. And his mama was kind of aggressive and she was mean. She snapped James Brown up one night and raped his ass. And then she had James Brown Jr. She didn't, you know, name him James Brown Jr., but his real name is James Brown. Niggas be making up names to make themselves sound good when they famous. I'm gonna make up me a name. I guess I'm gonna have to change my name in order to be famous. I'm gonna come in at a whole nother angle on their ass. That's what I tell you. I'm gonna start all over. I'm gonna do something, man. I'm gonna come up with the most intelligentest name. I'm gonna come up with I'm gonna build an Instagram or a new goddamn YouTube channel for that name, and I'm gonna throw it out there, and I'm just gonna see if this name become fucking famous. And when it do, I'm gonna take the fame and celebrity era, and they're gonna be like, everybody gonna be calling me this name, and then I'm gonna turn around and come out in broad daylight and be like, that was a hoax. My real name is Snagglepuss. Yeah! And it's a wrap. From that point on, I guess that's the way I'm gonna have to steal my fame and fortune. My goddamn, you know, cause I don't want to be, you know, famous and broke. I want to be famous and rich and famous. That's what I came to get. That's what I got in entertainment for, to make y'all laugh, to entertain y'all, so I can be rich and famous, and I can do some other stuff with my money, some positive stuff. Like, who else is doing something positive with their money, giving it all away before they die? Like, you can't die with it. So I'm gonna enjoy it, help a lot of people that need help. Like, watch me. I'm gonna talk about it till I speak it into existence, and when I speak it into existence, guess what? I'm gonna really make it happen. I'm gonna be the first comedian to have a real non-profit organization, the only non-profit organization for profit. Like, everybody that work with my non-profit gonna make a profit in some kind of way. I ain't open up no business to not be able to make no money. That's a damn lie. And everybody that open up a non-profit has the same mindset. What you think they spending $1 million on a building for if you don't think they're expected for them to make any money? How that building gonna pay for itself? Like, no, it don't go like that. The government ain't making you tax exempt and they just giving you property and giving you a check to shut the fuck up. No, that don't work like that. You know, the business got to make some kind of profit in some kind of way, and the top 10 people that work for that business or keep that company going gets paid. Then you know that? Okay. It's just what it is, man. But all my businesses is going to be for profit, but they're going to start out a non-profit because we're going to be, you know, using nothing to make something. And everybody that donate is going to be a tax write-off. Then it's going to be a turnaround. It's going to be a, how do you say, an investment return. Like, if you, how do you say, if people donate me money for a donation and they say this is for a donation, we donate this to you, I'm going to still chart down them people's names, and I'm going to send them people a profit later on. Why? Because I don't believe in gifts. I don't want your money. I want your money to put it into the circulation so we can, you know, produce something good out of it, and then it'll come back to you 10 times. Like, I try to tell people, man, my business is going to be so lucrative that, you know, your profit, you ought to be able to invest into my companies, invest into me, and within 6 months get a return. And you can't go nowhere in America, put your money in anybody's bank, and 6 months later go back and actually get over a 50% return on your money. There's no ifs and buts about it. Like, I just got to start this. I got to start this money rotation, man. I got to get some people to really step into this circle with me, and we start, circulating our money and making our money grow, and building and starting businesses and helping people start their own businesses. Like, I'm trying to teach a man how to feed himself, how to fish. Like, every one of my companies is going to be a program that's going to, each one of the people that work for my program, within 2 years, they'll be established enough to branch off, break off on their own, and go start their own company, exactly like this. And that's what I want people to do. I want people to join my landscaping company and become landscapers. I want people to join my plumbing company and become plumbers. My handyman company, my carpentry company. And I'm gonna be, I'm gonna have an upholstery shop where I redo upholstery, and we do cars and all kind of stuff. It's all kind of like little trades that we used to be able to go to trade tech and obtain for ourselves with a certificate in. And it might take you 3 months, it might take you 6 months, it might take you a whole year to complete the qualifications. But all my programs is gonna take about 2 years. But in 2 years, I guarantee you a person will walk away with credit, a bank account, be able to move into their own, transition into their own place with no financial strain. Like, people don't understand the dynamics of what it takes to move in and get a place, and to move in comfortably, and to be blessed when you do it. Like, if you're spending your every dollar on just getting a place, then how you gonna have some money left over to move in, buy furniture, do what you gotta do, fix the place up, clean it out, buy cleaning supplies, pay the people to help you move? Like, those are little bitty, things in life, man, that people forget about. The details in life. You know what I'm saying? And my programs are designed to build people up and make people stronger and help people, be able to feed themselves and be able to come back and help others. Like, right now, my program is not fully on paper. It's not typed out, but it's written. It's written in segments, and the rest of it, the details, is locked in my mind. Eventually, I will be able to project it. I'll be able to put it out there. I'll be able to do it, even if I have to do it by myself. Oh, man.
And the Ninja Bullet is only $79.89. Plus, you'll get Kohl's cash. This weekend, only at Kohl's. The best day.
The question is,
Which cage-free egg?
I just had the damn thing.
Only Eggland's best. Which organic have more vitamins, less saturated fat? Only Eggland's.
I know good well, man.
Better nutrition, better eggs.
This is Fracture. Just upload an image, place your order, and it'll show up at your door. You can print it directly on glass. And this isn't just another frame, or just another canvas. This is new. This is a Fracture. Visit FractureMe.com and print one today.
You can take the treatment of your ulcerative colitis in a different direction. Talk to your
Oh, God.
about Zelda. A pill, not an injection.
Sign to get no.
For adults with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis, Zelda is the first and only FDA.
I lost that damn remote just that damn fast. That's messed up. I lost my remote control. Why would you have 2 remotes to one damn TV? That just don't make no damn sense. I got 10 people watching me right now. Ain't that something? And ain't nobody asking me no important questions this morning. No good morning, how you doing? But I got a couple likes. Thank you very much. All right, man, I'm in the segments of this. Since I got a little attention, I'm gonna go on and break it down for y'all. I really appreciate everybody who follow me, who watches my videos, who like my videos, who leave the comments in the section. I also like the ladies from Chicago who've been sharing my videos. I really thank you for that. I want to give a big shout out to, the people who've been watching me from day one. When y'all was watching, y'all was telling me, man, just keep going live, man. More people gonna tune in. Now that more people is tuning in, I really appreciate that. yeah, I'm a real comedian of the struggle. Right now, I'm inside of a hotel room. I got another day. A week go by so fast. Like I promise you, man. I was just the other day. I was just laying in here without a worry in my mind. Now tomorrow is checkout time, and I'm like, oh God, how the fuck? What I'm gonna do now? I'm at another point in my life that I gotta make another move. But it is what it is. Um, just gonna take advantage of the moment, and eventually something's gonna give. But I'm in my own lane, man. I'm focusing on myself. I don't do things that other people do. I don't talk about the things that other people talk about. I'm not trying to do the things that other people trying to do. I'm trying to get people to, move with me. I don't want to go nowhere. I want to stay out here in these streets, but I want to be a solution to this problem, man. I want to be a help. If nothing else, I want to be a comfort. I want to show people. If you really want to help people through me, and you will really see your money help people. Like they got all this money for people, man, that to help them, but they're not helping them. They giving these people crumbs on the dollar, buying them little BS and keeping the rest for profit. Me myself, man, I just want to be blessed. I'm not gonna go out and go to no strip clubs. I don't strip. I don't go to strip clubs. I don't even get off on that type of entertainment. Like I feel awkward in a strip club. Why should I have to go to the strip club when I can find the same woman to do this right outside at a church somewhere? I got a pole in my bedroom. It doesn't matter. Like it goes down in the bedroom. I'm a real brother of reason, man. I really feel like if I have one beautiful woman in my life, I don't fuck the rest of them. I don't need nothing. I ain't got time to focus on nothing else. Focus on myself and life, man. Like and everything else, man. But it's kind of hard for a woman to, especially when a woman has insecurities in herself, to believe that a man can be faithful when he's focusing on his career. You know what I'm saying? It's always that devil, that seed, because, I'm the type of person, I block out everything in my focus. I'm like Kobe. Like, I ain't give a fuck if you sit here, your pussy ain't shit to me. Right now, I'm trying to get this money, get these thoughts together, make this money. Like, and, you know, that should be, you know what I'm saying? That should be respected by a woman, man. And it should be sexy. Like, if a woman really want a man, she should know how to, subliminally, catch his attention. And it ain't through words, it's through action. Like, for real. You really want your man attention, just slide up on it, pull his dick out and start sucking on it. I promise you. He'll stop thinking about doing everything he was in the process of doing and be like, girl, why is you? He ain't gonna stop you. I know I ain't. I'll be like, why? Why you want my attention right now? What do you want? I want a new dress. Okay. Okay, see, that's the way they get you every time, man. Or, me. But other than that, I'm trying to sit at the table and focus on this writing is everything, man. That's what I'm trying to do. Then I'm trying to get myself in that peaceful mind state. I need to get me a place or get me somewhere where I can pull out my tablets and I can start writing. I can put my computer on the desk and start writing and start putting together projects. You know what I'm saying? I can produce and come up with some stuff right now, but in my mental situation, the way my mindset is set up, people can't nobody focus and focus on life and have to focus on surviving. It's like nobody's good at multitasking thinking, man. When you gotta think about 30 different things that you gotta do in one day, but you can only accomplish one or two things, or maybe just one. Life is a race, man, to a certain degree, but then sometimes you gotta let it be. If it's out of your control, just let it be. Yeah. At the end of the day, just see what you're gonna get. You can't be mad if you don't get what you expect, but if you can't make it to all the places at one time, man, you gotta just accept it how it is. But I wish I could show y'all what I want to do. Not really. I want something like a hotel. Yeah. Hotel private rooms. It's for profit, y'all remember. That's gonna be my transitional housing unit. There's gonna be some hotel single units. Yeah. You know, it's easy to make a lot of money in LA if you can capitalize off this real estate game right now. Can anybody relate to what I'm talking about? Smoke me a cigarette, ease my mind. Bullshit. Ain't no way. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just rubbed my eye with this lighter in my hand, and that hot ass lighter rubbed across my eyelid. I said, I hope I didn't burn myself. Damn. That's worse than having a blunt in your hand in some kind of way. Somebody pass it to you upside down, and you sitting there talking, then you put the motherfucking blunt to your mouth, and the motherfucker, you hit the chair. And I'm talking about it, you hear that shit, your lips get to cracking and everything. You be like, oh shit! Like you ain't never like hit the chair like on accident because the motherfucker done pass you the blunt upside down. Like fuck niggas pass the blunt right. Like am I the only one that done happened to? You know, some people don't know what blunts are. What about cigarettes? Like, have anybody ever passed you a cigarette upside down and you went and hit it real fast without paying attention? You hit the fire instead of the butt, like the filter. Like, am I the only one? Okay. That's me. Shit that happened to me so many times. Shit, they're supposed. I think they'd be like reminders of God telling me I need to stop smoking. Like I told your ass, stop smoking. I'm like, come on, God, let me enjoy this cigarette. Hey, get down to your last cigarette and the damn wind get to blowing so hard. Every time you hit it, the damn wind take the damn smoke out your mouth. You be like, damn! You have to turn around and smoke against the damn wind and turn around that way. And them damn Santa Ana winds be circular, so you thinking you turn your back. And as soon as you try to hit it and open your mouth, it'll snatch the damn smoke and go down. It's like damn, man, can't enjoy your cigarette. Shit. All right, anyway, the Galaxy S10 is out. And I really need a new phone, and the Lord gonna bless me with a new phone, because I still got, well, I ain't got it right now. It is completely off, turned off, and it's locked up and froze up. I can't even unlock that motherfucker. That's the funny shit. But in my mind, man, I keep telling myself, have you ever held on to a janky ass something in your life, like janky something somebody else bought you, and you held on to it because it was, you know, appreciated present, but that person that bought it for you eventually crossed you out or did some bullshit to you in your life, and you don't fuck with that person no more, but you hold on to the gift that they gave you, but it brings a jinx in your life. Like, I really feel like I need to buy me a new phone so I can move forward with my life, because this phone here was the phone that my ex bought me for my birthday. She bought this for me in 2015. It's a Galaxy S6. 16. When it first came out, I got this phone. The wireless charger, the Bluetooth headset, all of it at the same time. All the gadgets, the damn watch to go with it. I had a smart watch to go with it. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing. This was like the bombest technology shit I ever had. I done lost everything but the damn phone, even the charger. I got a new wireless charger. It's like a universal charger. I bought that charger at DD's for only $5. And I remember when it first came out, I had lost my first charger and I had to go buy another one. and I had to pay $100 for that damn charge. I was like, damn, $100. So, um, it's cool. Shit like that. Um, yeah, this is my life. You see, I can't even open this motherfucker. It won't. It won't even. So the way that I was supposed to let the screen, there you go. You're supposed to swipe it, open up. Maybe it might. Usually I play with it for a minute. You know, if I. It's gonna unlock in a minute. Come on. Fuck. I need a new damn phone. Fuck it. That's all. Fuck it. Motherfuck off anyway, guys. But I can't get rid of that number. I've been had that number for about over 10 years. Like that 310 number is a very important number. You can't even get a 310 number no more. They discontinued it. They retired that 310 area code. And that's like one of the original California numbers. 310, like that's Cali, nigga. So if you got a 310 number, as long as you keep your 310 number, you're the only one that'll have it. But the moment you lose it, they gonna get issue out another one, and it's not gonna be 310. But I've been had the 310-988-9121 for over 10 years now. Ever since I've been out of prison, since the day I got out in 2009, I've been had that 310-988-9121. That's a good time. It's been shit. How long had that been? Since 2009. I've been had that phone about 10 years. Yeah. I ain't never been out of jail this long in my life. I ain't never had no problems with the law. The only time I had to deal with the law is when I had to go to these courts. And the funny shit is, you know, the judge ain't brought up none of my criminal shit. He ain't said nothing bad about me yet, so I'm waiting to see what they gonna say about me this time when I go to court. I wish there was a way I can go live when I be in court. But they tell us to cut off our phones, and I ain't trying to get fucked up. And, you know, so, but I think eventually one day I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go fuck, I go live. You can't tell me I can't go live. I can't record my moments in life. You might not record your moments in life, but I'm gonna record my moments in life if you want me to or not. Yeah, I'm just to figure out how I'm gonna do it. That's all. Well, y'all, I just lost my last person. It wasn't a bad thing. It was a good thing. Oh wow, 19 hours 22. What? Have I been live for that long? Is this the same live broadcast that? You know what? I'm gonna go on and kill this off for Jussie Smollett. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day.